Hello folks, Jer here and welcome back to Racing Alice, and today we're going to be taking a look at, well, a C-Class car which I bought for 15 bucks. What the fuck, this is actually happening. So this is one of the new Racer Club Fate of the Furious cars, and as you guys can see, it's C-Class. Obviously not paintable and all that, but you can change the rims, even though the stock ones do look quite nice. There's actually a weird thing with this car where you can only put 18-inch rims on it, so actually it doesn't look too bad in the car, so whatever, but I'm gonna keep it stock. So let's go over the whole, max up and all that. So as I've said, I picked up this car for 15 bucks, which is a lot. I could probably get it for cheaper, honestly, but the guy was super nice to me, so I was like, whatever. But it's maxed out now, and I put NOS on it, just like I did on the MR2, which I actually think that the MR2 was like the last C-Class car released before this, which was, obviously quite a while ago, almost a year at this point. And, I mean, this is not bad at all, personally. I mean, I would definitely prefer if the car was paintable, but considering it's a movie car, I think that pretty much all Fast and Furious cars will only have their rims changeable. There you go. So I did take a look at, how to drive a car, and it's alright, I guess. Obviously, 1658 on max is not bad for C-Class at all, but I don't think it's exactly going to rival, some of the cars like the, I guess, 300ZX and even the R32 and the Subi Coupe. There you go. But it does actually pick up quite a lot of power when it's maxed. I believe that the stock rating is like 1577 or something like that, so that's quite low, obviously. Anyways, I mean, I like going into the test drive and, just showing you guys how to drive it, but sometimes, like, I feel like I do want to go, I said like 5 times, but whatever. I do want to go into multiplayer lobbies just because I don't want to get out of touch with the whole fucking community and all that. So let's take a look if we manage to find some bots. I'm assuming that this car is going to get a lot of attention. I should probably actually show you guys the Racer Club as well, now that I think about it. So obviously, here are, the cards that you can get. The Chevelle, no one really gives a shit. We already have a Chevelle in the game, and I don't really care if it's supposed to be a movie car, because you can recreate that very, very easily, so not really too excited about that. There you go, you can get all the cards here. So as you guys can see, the Victoria is C-Class, actually it's 1575 stock, alright. And the GTX is A-Class, which is nice, considering that, most muscle cars are actually B-Class, but this looks quite nice. I might actually get my hands on one. Wow, okay. Never really, took a proper look at it, but damn, this looks nice. Obviously quite expensive, but whatever. And then the Chevelle, like, it looks super similar to a Chevelle which we previously had in the game, except that actually you can probably get that paint on it. I think that the taillights are slightly different, but whatever, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference, so whatever. Also you can get some rims in this Racer Club, which I can demonstrate as well. There you go. Actually, that's royal purple. There you go. I can English. That's new. Okay, new paint. Did not realize that. We do not get changed, which is kind of weird. I'm assuming that we're probably going to get raised by one of the focuses quite soon, though, because people like to bully lower class cars. Even though, like, this car looks surprisingly mean. Like, I would assume that it was, R-Class, just because, like, I don't know. I'm going to watch the movie eventually. I think it already came out. I don't know, probably only, like, the shitty recorded in theater version is available, though, so I'm probably going to wait a bit, whatever. So, this car is one of those cars which really, the release is before the first slide. Something like that. No, actually, I'm fucking kidding. But I got a good reaction time, so you know what? At least there is that. I mean, I'm not obviously very good with this car. I had like 3 fucking runs prior to me, starting to record, so whatever, this is what happens. But the shifts are super slow, and the wall is at around 5800, I believe, so you can get used to it quite easily. As I've said, this is going to be more of a collector's car, because, it's going to be way too expensive to fucking risk it against, 300ZX and all that. There's a YouTuber here. Well, I mean, I have a dead YouTube channel, yeah, I guess that counts for something, so let's be not hostile, because that's not something that I do very often. Challenge it, okay, we might as well, get challenged, that's fine. Like 7 GT spec, there you go. Was waiting for higher class cars to bully me. Then again, I don't really mind. I mean, this is definitely like better than test drive in some fucking ways. Why the fuck did I start revving up like too late? I'm so good at this, guys. Can't you fucking tell? Anyways, yeah, actually my car is of a higher rating than his is. That's kind of weird. Oh well. I mean, I'm assuming that if we challenge one of the focuses, we're going to get bullied into oblivion. Not bullied, but, you know, dominate. 3 cars, PM me. How about you? Fuck off, okay? Like, I mean, I don't really see many scammers in lobbies anymore. Very obvious scammers anyway, but that's because I don't really tend to go into lobbies very often, so... new challenger. I was about to challenge this dude, but whatever. There you go. RSRE, there you go. You know, the new go-to card for bullying people. I say bullying a lot, but like, who gives a shit? Oh, fuck you, okay. I mean, it was fairly close. At least I can show you guys the shifts. And, we might have a lobby jumper here. I wonder. Like, not a fucking shock. Wait, this is actually the 63 lobby because the car is 1658, so who knows? He might not be lobby jumping. I guess we're going to see. I mean, we lost, obviously. Nope, he's not lobby jumping. I'm just, you know, being a cunt, accusing people of something which they didn't even do. But we missed the launch, so we are 6 minutes in, yet to get a decent run with the car. So, rest in peace. Anyways, Javelin SST, now to the next victim. Oh, actually, we might have one of the fucking bots here. Not the bots. Actually, yes, exactly, the fucking bots. So, the person is gonna go ahead and challenge some people. Not the person, but the bot. Like, there's Fate of the Furious bots here, which pretty much, you know, allow you to take their cars and then take your cars if you suck. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go into the test track and skip until I actually get a halfway decent run. How about that? There you go. Let's take a look at the reaction time. Actually, that's not too bad. Alright, I'll take that, I guess. So, it actually wasn't too great. I mean, Mr. Nobody is looking for a sweet new ride, alright? So, I'm assuming that there's a bot with the fucking Subi into, you know, going into a lobby right now. I had like 3 fucking hours of sleep and I just drank Red Bull. Can't you guys tell? It's fucking amazing. Anyways, like I'm assuming that if you actually know how to drive, this car will get into, you know, 9.0s. Maybe even into very high 8.9s. I don't fucking know. I don't really care about, you know, breaking the world record with this car. Because, like, I mean, it's not going to be used. This is probably going to be one of the rarer cars, which not a whole lot of people are going to give a shit about. It's not bad to drive. I mean, kind of a collector's piece. I like it. Even though, like, the car which I really give a shit from from the new Racer Club is obviously the GTX, and that's going to be expensive, but I might get my hands on one if you guys want, so make sure to leave a comment and a like, because, you know, I'm a fucking like for and all that, if you want to see that. And also, I should probably show you guys a sneak peek of something which I'm currently maxing out, and I will be taking a look at quite soon. So this is Dom's Charger, the Ice one, the R2 class, like, I'm assuming that, you know, if we're really going to have fucking, cars from every single movie in here, that we're going to have like fucking 5 versions of Dom's Charger, so this is probably not going to be super valuable then, but as of right now, I mean, it looks quite nice, and it's mine, so obviously, you know, quite like the way it looks, and I'll max it out and show you guys how to drive it, and if it's worth buying. It's probably not, because it's like super expensive. You're better off, you know, buying a fucking Focus RSRE and bullying lower tier cars, like, you know, people did before, but like, whatever. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Jerry, and I'll see you in the next video, and I mean, that's about it, isn't it?